The scale of Lough Neagh is huge. It's bigger than the country of Malta. You know, it's of global importance because of the fish that come here from the Sargasso Sea, the birds that come from Iceland. You know, it occupies a globally important wetland, and we're treating it like a cesspit.
James Orr is from Friends of the Earth and believes harder penalties on big business might stop the problem.
There's too much pollution going into Lough Neagh, and the pollution mainly comes from two sources. The biggest contributor is what we would call industrial agriculture, and then the secondary source is human effluent, human pollution, mainly from sewage treatment works that aren't working as they should, but also I would say about 10% maybe coming from septic tank runoff from all the isolated individual houses around Lough Neagh. In Northern Ireland, there is no such thing as the rule of law when it comes to the environment. So we see breaches continually. If there is a fine, it's pathetic. You know, some of the big companies in England are getting fined tens of millions of pounds.
The algae is expanding because of the high levels of phosphate and nutrients in the water, and agriculture is taking its part of the blame. Jerry Darby is the manager of Lough Neagh Partnership, who explains the scale and challenge of the problem.
We work with farmers on the immediate shores of Lough Neagh. We have a little environmental farm programme of 150 farmers. But that doesn't really have any real strategic impact because runoff is coming from way up in the Spurn Mountains. It's coming from way down there in the south, from County Monaghan, way down the Blackwater River. So it's coming from all over. 45% of all the water that lands in Northern Ireland ends up in that, what is essentially a big bucket. So it's a big bucket with 5 pipes flowing in and 1 pipe flowing out. And therefore it's very susceptible to holding nutrients. Any nutrients that come in from all that wide strategic area can be kept in that bed and soil. So the answer to the problem isn't with the likes of ourselves and the Lough Neagh Partnership, you know, working with 150 farmers. The answer is working with thousands of farmers that actually are along those big catchment areas.
South Antrim Alliance MLA John Blair wants the situation to be addressed quickly, but points to decades of wrongdoing.
Some of us have been working hard with local agencies and especially with those who live and trade on the shores of this lough and depend on this lough for their way of life to see if we can find solutions to that. And it's crucial that in the days and weeks ahead that all of us involved in public life and on an interdepartmental and interagency basis we do every single thing we can to try and put right what has gone wrong here this year and what has gone wrong in the decades before this year that has led to this situation.
Problems clear for all to see, and some joined-up policy needs to come quickly. Dougie Beattie, GB News, Lough Neagh.